Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Okay, before we get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to all the new viewers. Welcome to all of the new subscribers. Welcome to the family. Okay, today we're going to talk about don't ever sacrifice your dreams just to have a man. Okay? I see too many women doing this. So I want to talk about it, okay? First of all, know yourself. Know your worth. Before you even engage with a man, know yourself. You may need to spend time with yourself, to love yourself, so that when you're with a man, you are confident. Okay? Now, all right, now you have a man and you have dreams. You have your own dreams. You see your path to success on your own. You have a man. Okay. Now, some men would try to stop your dream. They just want you to concentrate on them. Don't concentrate on yourself or your dreams. Some men want you just to concentrate on them. All right? Especially if they marry you. If they marry you, your job is to take care of him and the family, not to pursue your own dreams. You understand? In the man's mind, you're giving that up. You are agreeing to give that up when you marry him. Now, there are some men out here that we allow a woman to pursue her dreams and be happy about it. And there are some men who will support it. But there are too many men out here who won't. Who won't. A lot of these men who won't let you pursue your own aspirations being with them is because they feel intimidated that you may go too far. You may grow past them. You understand? They feel intimidated by that, especially if they have no aspirations to grow. They want to hold you back. You see, during my life, I met quite a few men that wanted to stop my dreams. Quite a few men. And I'm going to tell you, they slowed them down. They didn't stop them altogether, but they slowed it down. Because when you hook up with a man, he feels that you belong to him and he's the king of the relationship, you see. Now, again, let me put the disclaimer. It's not all men, but it is a lot of them. Okay? He's the king, and he is going to be in charge of whatever happens in the relationship or the family. You understand? So a lot of women, what they'll do, they'll go to their spouses or whatever and say, I want to do this and I want to do that, and they may have already tried it out and they get joy out of it. The man will come along and say, what's this junk? Why you want to do that? That's a waste of time. That's a waste of money, and things like that. And tell you all the reasons why your desire is ridiculous. Ridiculous. You understand? Don't believe it. That's why I'm saying, if you know yourself and you know your self-worth and you are confident in yourself, you won't listen to those naysayers. And see, this affects a lot of women because it's so close. It's coming from the person that they love, from their partner. You understand? If other people outside said these things, a lot of times you wouldn't pay attention. Unless it was a close, like maybe your mother or your father, you may listen, or your sister, brother, you may listen. But if your spouse says no, that what you're doing is a waste and he's not going to support it and, and always putting you down, after a while, you'll find yourself just letting it go and just falling into your role as being a spouse and a partner. You understand? And there are many women out there. By the time you get my age, then you'll say, oh, there were so many things that I wanted to do in my life. But I got married. I got married and all of my dreams went out the window. Don't allow that to happen. Before you get married, you make it plain to your partner, listen, I have a lot of things I want to pursue, and I'm not going to stop just because I marry you. This is something that you need to make plain, and you can make it plain even if you don't marry them, because men feel the same way, whether they are your spouse or your companion. They still feel like they're in charge. See, men are still looking at women like we're second-class citizens, and we can't do anything without them. Let me tell you something. You can do whatever you want in life without a man. That's true. You don't really need him for that. You would love to have his support. Because with his support, you can make it grander. You can go further the more support you have, especially from your companion. But if your companion is constantly treating whatever your project is like it's a waste of time, a waste of money, and, something that, you understand, ridiculous. I use the word something ridiculous because that's the way they make you feel. You understand? I knew this young lady who used to make the most beautiful cakes I've ever seen and taste it. Absolutely. And her dream was to sell these cakes or whatever, right? Little treats. Now, she tried it out a little bit, but now her spouse is going to show her all the downfalls of even starting a business that she wanted to do, because the spouse couldn't see the vision. You see, that's why I tell you people, when you have your dreams, keep them to yourself and just go do it. Just go do it. I know if you're married to somebody, that can be, you got to share it. But I wouldn't let them stop me. I wouldn't let them stop me at all. And it can be difficult, especially if your spouse is not on board with your dream. You see, I dated a fella, I guess, about 5 years. And I decided that I wanted a house. He had, he already had his house. I wanted a house. This man had the nerve to tell me, you can't get a house. You can't get a house. Now, I'm going to tell you, if I had listened to that and believed what he was telling me, I would not have my house. I'm in my own house. You understand? And we didn't really make it because I'm an independent. I know how to take care of my own business, and I'm not about to give all my power away to some man to direct my life. You understand? And that's probably why we didn't make it. Now, if I had stayed in that little apartment where he met me, stayed right there and just be happy whenever he showed up, you understand? Or take me out and give me a little whatever. If I had done that, that's exactly where I would be right today. I would be sitting right there on that same spot if I listened to that man. That's why I'm telling you, don't do it. Whatever you dream that you want in your life, you can have it. You can have it. But it's if you don't let naysayers kill that dream of yours. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't, don't say, oh yeah, well, I wanted to do this when I was young, but I'm too old now. I believe me. I think Mary Kay didn't make it till she was over 60. Yeah, it's a lot of women that don't make it until they get older, until they mature enough to learn these things, not to listen to negative people. Now, I'm telling you, when I ventured out to get my house, I wasn't going around asking people, what do you think? Do you think I can get a house? Do you think I should look for a house? I didn't do that. Look, ladies, if you can dream it, you can have it. But you got to believe in yourself. Fully believe, know yourself. And know that you can accomplish anything that you desire. But you got to believe it. And not share it with other people. The other people, they either don't see the vision, or they're jealous, or they just don't want to see you progress. Everybody's not going to be on your side. Even when you're successful, you're going to have people, naysayers. You're going to have people criticizing you when you become more successful in life. But that's just the way it is. Don't let any of that stop you. You want to grow and be the best version of yourself. And ladies, don't let age stop you. It doesn't matter. As long as you are breathing and you have dreams, you can manifest those dreams. All of your dreams. But you definitely got to believe, and you have to work on yourself. Because for your dreams to come true, you need to vibrate on the same energy as your dream. And the only way to do that is to work towards your dream and to be positive. Positive with every step. And when challenges come, remember, it's a learning experience. It's something that you needed to learn. And once you learn that, let me tell you, your business will go to another level. Another challenge, the same thing. Then you'll go to another level. And this is the way that you be successful in life. Ladies, I know ladies who lay their dream down when they get a man. They just take it and throw it out the window because they're looking at the man to fulfill all of their desires. That rarely happens. That rarely happens. I mean, a man may put you in a big house. He may have all the finances, whatever you need, that kind of thing. But he's the king. You still under his tutelage. You don't have anything. And if this fella decides he doesn't want you anymore, now you left out in the cold. No skills, no real income. You got to beg him for, alimony or palimony or whatever, because you didn't work on yourself. You threw your dream away because you're going to think you're going to ride free on his dream. Ladies, I do not encourage you to do that. I don't encourage you to look for men to do that. Whatever your dream is in life, you pursue it on your own. And don't stop until you succeed. And then when you succeed, maybe you can help somebody else with their dream. You understand? You understand? This is energy. This is positive energy. You understand? And it's important because when you get to a point and able that you can help somebody else, you are blessed. You are blessed. And your dream will even get bigger because you reached back to help somebody else. You see? But women, it happens too many times. I see that women will lay their dreams down just to have a man. Just to have him. And many times these men are not treating you like queens or anything. They just they just treat you like they need you to do certain things. You know, take care of them, wash their clothes, clean their house, raise their kids. You understand? You're like a servant. But where is your life? Where is your life? You see, it's nothing wrong with doing those things if you have your own life. But women will get a life partner or marry somebody, and they look for the man to provide a life for them. Ladies, that's the wrong way to think about things. To think about things. You need to have your own life, whether you are with a man or not. Don't let it stop you just because you hook up with somebody. You can't count on what he's going to do. You cannot count on what a man is going to do. So you can't put all your eggs into that basket. You understand? You put all your eggs in your own basket. So if that doesn't work out, it just didn't work out. But you still standing strong in your own right. And if the man cannot handle that, let him go. There are men out there who appreciate a woman who has power. And this is power. This is what power looks like. When you can handle your own business and you don't need a man for that. You understand? Now, you would like to have a man. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not preaching against don't bother with men. Men are bad. I think men can be wonderful. But men got a ways to get themselves together, especially in today's society. Men are being pulled in too many directions. And women cannot really depend on them the way we used to way back in my grandmother's day. I hear that they could depend on their men. I mean, when I was growing up, I see men that stayed home with their wives, I see them out working together and things like that, and the kids running around. This is what I saw when I was growing up. But today, it's different. It's different, you see. And women, they'll throw their dreams away and just go get a job to help the man. Ladies, why? Why would you do that? Somehow I'm missing the point why you would go out and work a job outside of the house, because when you come home, your job hasn't ended. You're still working inside the house to help him, and he is not supporting you to be anything but his servant. He is not supporting you to be anything else, which means that you depend on this man for your support. And I think that's a dangerous game to play. I honestly think that's a dangerous game to play, because too many women get destroyed when the man decides to leave. And see, when a man has all that power over you, yeah, he'll leave. He'll cheat on you all the time. Yeah. What's stopping him? I mean, his servant is at home taking care of business. You understand? You his servant. And he's going on about his life, doing whatever he wants to do. He pursuing his dreams, and he'll have the nerve to come to you to support his dream, when he never intended on supporting yours. This is the point, ladies. Do not sacrifice your dreams just to have a man. Don't do it. You will be sorry in the end if you do. When you get older in age and you sit back and look at it and you think about all the things that you wanted to do in your life or wanted to be in your life, but you didn't pursue it because you chose to be with this man. Women, we have to teach men that the two can go hand in hand, because maybe some men don't understand it, or some men were groomed in a way that the wife is supposed to do this, the husband does this, or whether the wife stays home all the time, or and the man works, or whether both of them have to work. You understand? There's some men out here that require you to work. They require you to work along with them, I guess, so you both can put your monies together and have whatever life that you want to have. Personally, I have some qualms about that. Now, I've been married twice, and I do know how that works. But you see, it works fine if you're in a happy, secure relationship and your man is faithful. It can work fine. But if you're not in that kind of relationship, you could have the big house and everything, and all of that can come crumbling down when the man decides he don't want you no more. And it's free will. It's free will. You can do, if he's that type of man, you can do whatever you want to do. You can go and get plastic surgery and look all kind of whatever, or treat him like a king, and he could still leave you. He could still leave you. And women, you should have that in your mind. When people get married, I guess they still say the same things, that you'll take each other, rich or poor, for better or worse. You can tell it's been a long time since I said those vows. And I'm going to tell you, I think those vows should be X'd out, because very rarely do people live up to those vows. And it's not right to make a vow and you're not going to keep that vow. You only going to stay with this man as long as it's good. As long as it's good. And when it turns sour, you're going to be looking for the door. And you should go in there with that in mind. You don't want to stay in a bad situation. And if you have dreams and this man is killing your dreams, I think that's a bad situation. Because you kind of like putting yourself in a trap. In a trap that you don't know if the door is going to be open or if the door is going to be closed. That's the thing. That's the thing, ladies. Take care of yourself. It's very important. Always. And there's nothing wrong with loving yourself. You got to love yourself. You understand? Because if you love yourself, you're not going to allow disrespect. You're not going to allow people putting you down and treating you awful and talking to you any kind of way. You're not going to allow that when you truly love yourself. You see? And when you love yourself, you're going to take care of yourself. You're going to make sure that you're always in a good place. And if you secure your own future, you're in a secure place. No matter what happens, you are secure. And that's what I want women to understand. Secure yourself. And if you are an older woman and you have already secured yourself, you be extra careful if you engage with a man. Because there are men out here, I don't care if he's young or if he's old, they're looking for older women to take care of them because they have flitted away their lives flitted away their lives playing around with women or whatever they're doing. Now they're old. They don't even have a place to stay. No income. You know, maybe they're a little Social Security or whatever. But they're looking for older, stable women to move in with. I say don't do that. I say don't do that. That's a mistake. I know you want to have a companion, but let him be a companion out there. And I know you want a companion, but it's better if you get a companion that you can go over to his house and relax instead of him coming to your house, relax. Okay? It's a benefit in that. Now, these are for single women, older women who want to date a man or whatever, see a man. You see? Ladies, do not allow a man to destroy your dreams. And that's what this video is about. So I hope that you understand this message, and I really hope that it helps someone. And remember, it doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter. You can still succeed. You see, there was a time when people used to live a long time. You see, but to now, our minds have been conditioned that, you know, when you get a certain age, you know, death is coming. Death is coming. So you just kind of give up all of your whatever dreams you had and just coast until life ends. Don't do that. Stay active. Walking outside is very important because nature grounds you, makes you feel better, opens up your mind so you can be more positive about everything in your life. So ladies, take care of yourself. And I want to say thank you so much for support this channel. Thank you for those comments. Just keep them coming. I enjoy them so much. You know, in the late evening, I'll go and read them and chuckle. And those that I'm able, I will answer. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. And I wish you all well and happiness. And thank you again for being here. And I hope to see you next time.